Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Arsenal Career Mode on FC26. First things first, we've got Declan Rice and David Raya asking for new contracts. I didn't see the original message, and it turns out this is why Marino wants to leave. He messaged me and I didn't get a notification, so there's clearly still some issues with the emailing system. But what I should say is I haven't actually been able to update the game just yet because, well, it'll break my mods. So hopefully in the next episode we'll have the latest updates and maybe this is something that's been fixed. But either way, it's time to offer them new contracts. Of course I'm going to. Now, also, I'm going to put it on the screen now. There was a vote, and apologies, I actually didn't have the vote out until 8 p.m. and my video went out at 7 p.m. That's completely my fault. I got distracted. But you guys have been voting, and Doué has won. You guys want me to sign Doué. Now, obviously, a lot of people didn't vote for Doué as well. I get it, but he's won the vote, and there is some distance there, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get Doué. I'm going to offer Yilmaz as part of that deal. And also, Oskarsson, he wants to leave. So hopefully Rice and Raya will accept their new deals. Oskarsson is going to have to leave. I could try and loan him out, but what's the point in that if I'm not returning for Season 3? So I guess we need to find a new backup striker. Or do I just buy someone that's going to improve on Havertz as my main backup? Obviously, Gyökeres is going to be my main guy. What do? I need to do another vote. Let's just do one thing at a time. Riot, wait, what? Submitted a transfer request. I mean, it seems a bit harsh to do that before I've even had the chance to offer a new contract. But let's go ahead and get this done now. Of course, he's going to be crucial. And he just wants to extend by a year. I mean, he's 31. Ideally, I'd go for longer. We'll try 2. Yeah, that's fine. No release clause needed. Again, my decision would be slightly different if I was staying for longer. But of course, we're moving on to a new career mode at the end of this season. Unless I fail to win the league and the Champions League and you guys go absolutely mental in the comments and ask me to do one last season. We'll see. We'll see. Now, I do need to put him up on similar wages to some of my other players. 125 grand a week is it's nothing for a top Premier League club goalkeeper. So we're going to go ahead and offer a significant increase, and we'll go ahead and... Why not? I actually want to give him money. I've got so much money in my budget, I might as well. Is he going to accept 200 grand a week? There it is. Of course, it's a reasonable offer. Please, EA, if anyone's watching this at EA, can we have some new lines? Some new things that they say? It's getting kind of boring seeing the same. Yeah, that's a reasonable offer. That was not a reasonable offer. That was almost double. Okay? Should have been a, wow, we really appreciate the kind gesture. We would love to stay. You know, something like that. Okay, and then up next, we have Declan Rice, who also has submitted a transfer request. Before we go into this one, let me just check who is my highest paid player right now. So we're looking at the 200k mark, which is why I went there. I was actually thinking of going higher with Declan Rice, but I think clearly, oh wait, he's on 180. I think I might have to make him my highest paid player here. We'll see. Let's see how these negotiations go. That is some HD looking ice there. It looks like marshmallow. Crucial, of course, is what we're going to be doing here. He wants a 1-year extension as well. I'm going to try 3 just because I can. Okay. 2? 2 years is fine. To be fair, at this point in his career, I haven't won the league. I haven't won the Champions League. He probably wouldn't want to sign a crazy extension, so I kind of get it. We don't need a clause. No release clause needed. All right. I'm going to try and get him on maybe like 230. And again, 500 grand. Go buy yourself something nice. Submit offer. And it's a reasonable offer once again. Done deal. Declan Rice is obviously here to stay. There was no way I'd be letting him go or Raya go. That'd be absolutely stupid. Interest shown by Stuttgart. Yeah, okay. That is ridiculous. Now, can I offer a new one to Marino? Nope. And remember, you cannot just simply offer contracts anymore. The player has to come to you, as we saw with the emails that I got, even though I didn't get notified. But I do want to use this opportunity to say that as someone who works somewhat closely with some of the EA staff, and I'm part of their Game Changers network, one of my highest feedback requests, or one of the things I've really asked them to do for the next game already, and it's such a basic thing, it's just be able to switch that off, because I think a lot of people don't like the fact they can't just offer new contracts. So I'm hoping in FC27 it'll be a toggle. You can either have this new system where they approach you, which I guess is the more realistic thing, or we can go back to the old version of contracts where you can just talk to a player pretty much whenever you want. So hopefully they take that feedback on board, because I know it hasn't gone down very well. I think a lot of people don't like the fact that they're not in control. Now, in terms of everyone else, hang on, interest shown by Aston Villa for Calafiori. That's not going to happen. Oscarson, obviously, is trying to leave. I think we're good, aren't we? I cannot believe Stuttgart were trying to sign Declan Rice. Let's go ahead and make an offer to PSG for, is it Desire? Desire? I think it's one of those weird ones. Some people say it differently. Doué, though, he is unreal. I can see why he has won the vote. The downside is, though, guys, and this is a massive downside, because I mentioned it when saying Yilmaz, oh my God, when Yildiz was no longer a player that I really wanted to keep. It's because he didn't have finesse shots. Neither does Doué. So you could say I'm being a bit of a hypocrite here, but he is an exciting player. And what he does offer is just insane dribbling, and he's got Trickster Plus as well. I'm not known as much of a skiller, so this is going to be an interesting one. But I also understand that maybe people are bored of seeing the links to Williams, Rodrigo, and those guys, Leao. So this is something different. Obviously, he will play as a left winger, but he can actually play in the middle as a centre mid. I'm wondering what his stats will look like there. If I was to play him in that Ødegaard role, could be an interesting one. So we're going to offer a player swap, of course, and Yildiz is going to be part of this deal. And then I'm also going to offer, what we're looking at here, I think they recommended 120, or they thought I could maybe get something going at 120. So based off that, let's say Yildiz is worth 80, something like that. I'm probably just going to have to offer 40 to 50 million here. We've got the budget to do it. Let's see if this is going to get us anywhere. Oh, we were not far off, guys. Well, just because you never accept the first offer, I'm going to negotiate 54.5. All right, nice. And by the way, Yildiz is still obviously a very good player, and they're actually not really downgrading here, in my opinion. It's obviously a downgrade rating-wise right now, but in terms of potential, the ceiling that Yildiz has, yes, I didn't say Yilmaz, well done. It's really not a bad deal for them. He wants an important squad role. I'm surprised that's not crucial. He's 21, so obviously you're going to try and tie him down for a 5-year deal. That is fine as well. Don't need a release clause. Is he going to ask for a wage? No, but he's on 115k. He comes into the club as one of the higher rated players. Instantly, I need to be putting him on 200k at least, and I'm going to give him $250,000 up front. Easy deal, right? Done. Reasonable. Again, reasonable. Well, I'm happy with that. And it means we have our new star left winger. Is he going to play ahead of Eze? I think it'd be impossible to not play him ahead of Eze. And he gets proper treatment. I'm not on my phone there. Welcome to the club, Doué. What is the rating going to be here? I'm guessing it's a B. A C? Well, I guess I could have done a bit better, but obviously it really doesn't matter when you've got so much money to spend. The best possible deal was 115.5, so we were there or thereabouts. And you can see here, based off the in-game stats, he's got 10 better pace, same passing, 3 better dribbling, better defending, better physical, but the shooting, Eze actually has better shooting, which I'm quite surprised about. That's because of the training. Due will be getting the number 11 shirt, previously worn by the greatest Brazilian to ever grace the Premier League, Gabriel Martinelli. Looking really good. Potential. Has potential to be special. Oh, yes. Very nice indeed. But he will be playing on the left for us, of course. Let me go into his development plan here and just adjust this. We want left wing. How long is that going to take? 2 weeks. And then we'll do inside forward, of course, to match what we have with Eze. Now, time to find a new striker. I've had a good look around, and it's really difficult. I already looked at 3 other players when I signed Oscarson, and I decided the other 2 weren't good enough, so I've not gone back to them. We've got Endrick, who apparently hates it at Real Madrid right now, isn't getting any game time, wants a loan deal, so we could potentially loan Endrick in if they would be interested. I've added De Ketelaere, a player that I've loved for so many years now. He is so Arsenal, isn't he? The 6'4", the cam / striker / centre mid, versatile, could be an interesting deal. Duran, obviously we were linked with him back when he was at Aston Villa. Potentially we could go for him. I don't know how I feel about that. And then there's Evan Ferguson, who, again, it's in the news right now. Roma aren't happy. Apparently he could be going back to Brighton in January. He's actually moved to Lyon in this career mode. What a kit, by the way. I love that kit. That might be one of my favourite kits in world football. But I don't really want Evan Ferguson again. But if we can get him for a cut price, he helps the team. Out of these players, though, I'm actually more interested in maybe loaning in Endrick. It's just a loan deal, you know? Would they be interested? No, they would not be interested in a loan deal, so we would have to sign him. Do we sell Oscarson first? Do we offer Oscarson to Real Madrid? Let's see. I'm most interested in Endrick because it's just so different, you know? I've never used him in a career mode before, and maybe now is the chance to get 6 months with Endrick as a backup player, you know? I don't know if I'd go with Endrick or Havertz in some games. It'd be such a different feeling. So let's try a player swap. Would they be interested in Oscarson? I have no idea how much to offer here. I'm just going to throw in 20 million. Just see what they say. I'm guessing it's going to be an instant no. Whoa! Okay. You can have the sell-on clause because it's not going to affect me. 33.5. I like throwing in little halves. 33.5. And they want a bit more on the sell-on clause. That is fine by me. Endrick. What am I doing? I think De Ketelaere is too good to be backup. Duran is probably too good to be backup. And Ferguson I've used before. Endrick is literally like the perfect player to bring in here. I tried a loan. It hasn't worked, so we're just going to have to get him permanently. We'll get sporadic. That's fine. Not a problem at all. 5-year deal. Yes, of course, that's never going to be an issue with me. No release clause needed. He's going to be what? High 70s, low 80s. So he shouldn't be one of the highest paid players, but he's coming from Madrid, so he's going to be on a big contract. I think that's a little bit too much, you know. 140, we can easily afford it. It's a reasonable offer. No way. Guys, it was reasonable. Welcome to Arsenal. Endrick. I'm actually quite excited by this. It's just different, you know. And like I said, I've never used him. I'm sure he's a really popular signing for a lot of people that play career mode for a laugh and they just want to bring in a new striker. But I've never used him. I've never used him on Ultimate Team either. I have no idea how good Endrick truly is going to be. He got the bad treatment where I'm on my phone. Sorry, mate. But Oscarson out. He's going to Real Madrid. He gets his move back to Spain. And it's an A. It kind of works out. Oscarson gets to go back to Spain where he was playing before. And we have actually upgraded. 82 rated. 93 pace. My God, he's absolutely rapid. Here we go. Fabrizio Romano. Due has agreed the deal to join Arsenal. There you go. Shout out to Serkan Hashin. Running out of words to describe it. You have a beautiful motorbike in your picture. I love it. I think we had, yeah, here we go. Another one. Literally, here we go. So, Real Madrid have reached an agreement with Arsenal for another swap deal. They will trade Endrick plus 34 million. 2 swap deals complete, and they're both about to play against Chelsea. I'm not going to start Endrick, but he will come on in this second half for sure. Isn't it funny, though, just going into a new game with 2 new players and one of them's Endrick. Endrick is at Arsenal, and do you know what? A lot of people might go, oh, that's unrealistic. It actually isn't that crazy if you think about it. Alone to Arsenal. Is it that wild? And Doué? Arsenal have a rich history of French players, French stars coming to the club. Why not? Doué on the left side, of course. I know he's typically a right winger in FC. Is that true, though? Here he is. Does he always play on the right for PSG? I don't think so. I've seen him play on the left and even through the middle. Almost got Gyökeres in straight away there. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be the only team that has done some good business. I'm sure other players have joined other big teams in the Premier League. I'm wondering if Chelsea have signed anyone. Here is Doué again. Gets the cross in. Ødegaard up against Lavia. Yeah, that was never going to work out. Oh! And the volley from Saka. Wait, what? What? Sorry, what? What is going on? Amorim is at Chelsea. Set piece FC. Oh, it's off the bar. Pickford is, yeah, having a very good start to the game. I'm going to have to go for another cross here. Gyökeres headed out by Sarr. And Zubamendi wins it back. It is all us right now. Oh, Saka's won it. No, Enzo stepped in, though. Can Chelsea get forward? No, Hincapie's there. Into Doué. Come on, then. Get him down that left wing. He's in behind. Trickster. Trickster plus. Skill moves are definitely not my forte. But I'm going to try, guys. I've got to play with Trickster plus. I've got to try more skill moves. Oh, of course. Chelsea signed Barcola. Another left-sided player. Well, technically, I guess Doué isn't, but another PSG winger leaving for the Premier League. Here is Enzo. Oh, I can't select the right player. Well done, Mosquera. Oh, and I've given it away. Mosquera was the only change I've made other than Doué coming in for Eze because, unfortunately, Saliba and Gabriel a little bit are just knackered all the time, both my centre-backs. And I remember having this issue in a previous game where my centre-backs were just constantly knackered. Here is Jackson into Enzo. What? I'm sorry. On what planet does that go in? Raya, I just gave you a new deal. Oh, wow. That was a special strike, but I need to see Raya's positioning here. I don't think this should be going in. First time on his weaker foot. It's a wonder strike. It really is. What can I say? And I'm guessing we're not going to have time. Maybe we are. To get one last attack here. Doué into Rice. Into Saka. Oh. Is he onside? No, he was offside. Great finish, though. Maybe he won't need finesse shot. Another long shot coming in. Straight away in this second half. Chelsea trying to do what they did in the first half again. I still can't believe that went in. Really shouldn't have. Hincapie into Gyökeres. Come on. Inside. Rice. Over to Saka. He's up against Hato. And Hato's done really well there to close me down. Zubamendi. Oh. I needed that to go in. Chelsea are making a defensive change here. Chalobah is coming on for Sarr. Okay, hopefully he defends like he did against Sunderland. That was hilarious. I've also made a change. I've got Endrick on now, and also Madueke. Saka was completely out of energy. Here is Madueke. Endrick looks so funny with his shirt tucked in like that. He looks like a little child. But taking off Gyökeres when I'm 1-0 down, you could think I'm absolutely mental. Yeah, maybe I am, or maybe my blood sugar's just low right now. But Endrick has a chance to be a hero. He joins the New Balance brothers. He's got New Balance boots just like Saka and Eze. Timber's in. Oh, I thought that was kind of interesting that I could have a front three all wearing New Balance. Yes, I'm obsessed with boots, okay? Gabriel. Oh, and Pickford's there again. I seriously think that I would have absolutely destroyed Chelsea today if it wasn't for Pickford. He has rescued them many times already in this game. Give this to Doué. Mosquera. Oh, dear. That's why he's a defender and not an attacker. Less than 10 minutes to go. Come on. Ødegaard trying to get forwards. Oh, it's a good tackle from Hato, and Ødegaard has stayed down. That's not good. That is not good. Although we do have players that can come in and do a good job. It's Ødegaard. He's our captain. Chelsea almost got a second there. Yeah, he's down. He's still down. Oh, this is really not good, guys. Really bad news. Okay. Well, I guess Waneri's coming in. And to finish off the game... Oh, I don't have another right back. We're going to have to put Mosquera there. And then put in... Oh, my lord. I guess Calafiori is going to have to play right centre-back. And Doué is going to come off for Eze. Not the best debut ever for Doué, but I will say this. He feels insane on the ball. Oh! Oh, thank you. Let's go. Madueke down the right wing. That is a terrible pass. We've got to make this count. Back to Waneri here. Come on. Mosquera. Probably shouldn't be giving it to him, but we're going to get a corner in. I've looked really dangerous from set pieces. Go figure. I'm Arsenal. Corner comes in. Gabriel's there. Oh, I don't think we're going to get to it in time. No. We've lost to Chelsea at home. Not good. How bad is this injury then? I really hope it's nothing too serious. Let me just check the inbox. And it's 7 months! Yay! An ACL to my captain. Fantastic. So Martin Ødegaard is done. He will not play in this career mode again. Incredible. You just... Oh, you can't write it. Unreal. He was injured in my last Arsenal career mode as well for a long time. Okay, well, for now, we are obviously going to have to put in Waneri, but is this serious enough that I need to do something about this now, as in buy someone? Because, I mean, Doué gets a -3 there. Eze gets a -3 as well, but Eze's definitely capable of stepping in for Ødegaard in a central role. But maybe I switch to a formation where I actually have a cam, you know? And I guess for now, Endrick's going to have to be playing a bigger part on the bench. Swap them around. Oh, this isn't ideal, is it? It really isn't, because I love this formation. And Eze gets a -3, so do we dip our toes in the transfer market again? Let me know in the comments down below if you think I should. But I guess just because for now, Waneri fits the position, we'll do this. We've had multiple offers come in over the last few days. Raya, 40 million from Crystal Palace. Yeah. Funnily enough, I'm going to press triangle and block that. Rice has received an offer. Yeah, Tottenham first and then Stuttgart. Blocked. Calafiori, Chelsea want him. Blocked. Marino. Oh, they want to give me Joelinton. Absolutely not. And Newcastle are not getting a player off me. I'm trying to keep hold of Marino, but it could be that he's a player that we lose. And then potentially that would mean we're 2 central midfielders down. So with Ødegaard's injury, I simply cannot let Marino go. And if he goes, I will have to buy someone. Moving on into our next game now. We are travelling to Germany to take on RB Leipzig in the Champions League. And hopefully we can return to winning ways after that disappointing result against Chelsea. It is my first team. I've gone full strength here. Well done, Rice. Good tackle. Oh, he's lost it, though. Livramento. Wow. It's an interesting signing. Saka over the top. Do I just rely on Waneri? I could. I could absolutely do that. Well on Saka. Cross coming in for Doué. Imagine his first Arsenal goal was a header. Rice with the ball in. I don't know why Gyökeres didn't attack that. Oh, they've got Timo Werner. Oh, my God. The strength from Gyökeres there. Wow. Here is Doué now. Oh, look at the skills. The skills. Oh, my God. Oh, look at this, guys. Truly world class. Look at that again. Oh, amazing. Into Zubamendi. Why not? Oh, after all those incredible skill moves, why couldn't I finish it with a goal? Oh, Rice, what a ball. That's so unfortunate. That would have been a spectacular assist. And Doué is definitely getting closer to his first Arsenal goal. Do we try again? Oh my God, Gulacsi. He's not a sweeper keeper, but he's unbelievable right now at sweeper keepering. Sweeping keeping. He's unbelievable. We'll go down the right instead then, eh? Saka. Waiting for the overlap. No! What? Okay. I'm having an absolute stinker. Well, so far in this second half, it has been entirely RB Leipzig. I've barely even touched the ball. Maybe now we can get something going. And I was just thinking now, who the hell could I even sign? Oh, that's terrible. What have I just done? Who could I even sign to replace Ødegaard? That is not an easy replacement. That's going to be another corner for RB Leipzig. We're 60 minutes into this game. Please head it out. Because I'm happy at 0-0 if it means I can still get a winner towards the end here. But I need to keep a clean sheet. Let's go down the left side again. Yes. Doué with a chance to run at the defence. We've got Gyökeres over the top maybe. That's a good ball. The keeper's not bothered to come out this time. Over to Saka, and that is how you go from defence to attack in just a very simple movement. Down that left side, we're ahead. Nice. Well done, Saka. Into Rice. In behind for Doué. Look at this keeper again. It's only when Doué attacks the ball. He didn't bother when Gyökeres was. Maybe he got scared. Here's Doué again. Into Rice. Good ball. And that is the 3 points. And I'm fairly certain we're going to qualify in the top 8 in the Champions League phase. We could still get a third here, you know. Would love a goal for Doué. Watch the skill. Oh my God. World class, but the finish was pretty average. Can you get the ball back from Livramento here? What I will say about Doué is the dribbling feels so good. It's ridiculous. He just glides with the ball. He's basically Saka, but on the left side. In terms of the dribbling, it's ridiculous. And the fact that I've got Trickster Plus, guys, you know me, I'm a keen skiller. Makes it even more fun. Waneri. How is it not a 3-0 lead? I don't know, but that is going to be the end of this game. Let's just go ahead and jump into the Champions League. Where is it? Am I blind? I wanted to show you guys the standings. Am I blind? This is my simulated competitions. Hang on. There we go. Champions League. So PSG are top. We've played 7 games now, 5 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. We've scored 14. That's pretty good. Yeah, I fully anticipate we'll be one of the top 8 teams. I'm not too stressed out. And if we go towards the bottom here, anyone that shouldn't be here, I mean, Celtic maybe should be a little bit higher than that. Athletic Bilbao should be as well, for sure. Barcelona only winning 2 of 7. That is so bad from them. And we have another player looking for a new contract. At least this time it's notified me. Timber. I forgot. Let's go ahead and give Timber a new deal. And then we've got Manchester United. So, Squad Hub. He is one of my favourite players. And I know I almost potentially thought about replacing him. Well, no, not replacing him, but signing another player, Koundé. I decided not to in the end. We're going to go Crucial. And then 2-year extension. Yeah, that's fine for now. And then no release clause needed. And he is also going to be given a healthy upgrade on his wages. 180k, 200,000 up front. Reasonable offer. Who saw that come in? We've had a swap deal come in for Guerra, which obviously I'm going to reject. And we've had an offer come in now from Juventus for Marino. If I let him go, I absolutely need to bring in a centre mid, and I'm quite tempted now. I don't necessarily need this money, but it might help, because if I want to get like a star centre mid, the extra 30 million might actually come in handy. So I'm quite tempted to finally let him go because it's outside of the Premier League. Yeah. Do you know what? My gut instinct is let Marino go and use the money, bring someone else in. It's not City, it's not Newcastle, it's Juventus. Okay. And now to finish today's episode, we travel to Old Trafford. Oh, they've got Conte. I was going to say, if Amorim's left, who have they brought in? They've brought in Conte. Does that mean they're going 3 at the back? Conte loves a 3 at the back. I'm going to predict no, they haven't. Although they were already 3 at the back with Amorim. Wait, that is actually an insanely good replacement by the AI. Are they playing 3 at the back? Nope, they're playing 4 at the back. I was about to give credit to the manager market AI there, but clearly hasn't quite got it spot on. Hang on. Saka. Drive it into the box. Oh, it didn't quite work out. Space for Doué. Go on, you drive it into the box. Rice, that was onside. Oh, wow. The ball in was perfection. Okay, corner coming in. We need perfection again. Okay. Interesting. Out here to Saka. Not enough power on that one, I don't think. Oh, he's gone through. No. No! Manchester United with their first attack make it 1-0, and it's this Bertrame. I've never heard of him. I was going to look at him last time, wasn't I? Damn. The pace to get in behind Saliba like that, and Gabriel had no chance. Oh, Doué into Gyökeres. Oh, maybe one of the most underrated things about Doué. His passing is actually very high. He's got a bit of everything, isn't he? That's his 2nd assist already. Gyökeres very clearly onside. And it's another great finish from him. Do you know what? We actually kind of look like PSG right now with this kit. That's a foul, is it? It's a yellow for Mainu. I guess Doué wouldn't even feel like he's left playing in this kind of blue, this navy blue that I guess PSG kind of have. It's similar, isn't it? But I've wasted that free kick. I've dragged Saliba all the way out. This is not good. This is bad. That is rule number 1. Don't drag your centre-backs out so far. Well done, Gabriel. It's going to be a corner to finish off this first half. And just like against Chelsea, we're struggling. We really are. Doué heads it out. And that's going to be it. Okay, we've got work to do. That is great. Sancho, brilliant 1-2. They're looking very dangerous straight away in this second half. That should be Reyes. What are you... I don't even have words for that. Thankfully, we can forget about it and just get on the break. It's Mazraoui up against Doué. Doué's definitely got the pace. Has he got the finish? Yes, he does. And there it is. The Frenchman gets his first Arsenal goal. Oh my God, Mainu. Well, that was a little bit unlucky, to be fair. Try and get Gyökeres in behind. Oh. Doué could be in again here, but I'm going to give it to Gyökeres. Can he finish? Yes! And we've taken the lead at the Theatre of Dreams. Oh, boo-hoo. Manchester United fans will be fuming. Wait, it's 3-1. Oh my God, we've taken the lead by 2 goals. There you go. Just to confirm, that is 3-1. Gyökeres, beats Onana. They brought him back, but maybe they should send him out again. Good tackle. Again, winning the ball in their midfield area. It's not great for United, and that's Guerra into Saka now. Back post for Doué. 4-1. Thank you very much. And Doué gets his 2nd in 2 games. Eze into Lewis Skelly, who's just come on as well. We've got Endrick up front. And I've got the 3 New Balance boys up front. Eze into Endrick. He couldn't quite get there. I might need to untuck his shirt. It looks so silly. It really does. It's because he's so short as well, and he's quite stocky. It just looks really funny. I don't know. Can't quite put my finger on it. But that is going to be it here at Old Trafford. Just 1 minute at a time when there's been 5 goals. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know, who should I sign to replace Ødegaard? Well, not replace, but to come in for an injured Ødegaard. I can't think of anyone off the top of my head, but I will do some research. So get your comments in, help me out, and I will see you in the next episode.